acting as an art form it feels to be completely volatile and alive within itself, and that is fascinating to me. And it's that fascination that inspired me to pursue a career in acting. My name is Tenielle Plunkett, and I am an actor. I'm really drawn to the holistic aspect of it. It's the fact that I get to use all of me. I get to use my body, my voice, my emotions, and every part of my past experiences, as well as my ability to analyze and process information. I get to use absolutely every aspect of what makes up me as a person to assume the role of this character. And that feels really special, because I don't think many career paths allow you to take such a holistic approach to getting your work done. So Regis Anima is a one-woman show with 5 characters, and the bonds between these women and the connections that these characters form transcend the boundaries of time and space, and it demonstrates these women influencing and affecting and inspiring and sometimes manipulating the lives of the other 4, all through their shared experiences with this elusive, magical substance called ichor, which symbolizes so many things, like the blood of the gods, grief, loss, guilt. Now, one thing I really love about this play, that it takes these grand themes like trauma and love, and it analyzes them through a fantastical and mythological lens. Being able to sit in the play and feel what it's like, it feels so ethereal to me. And that is so special, because never before have I encountered a dramatic work that has this underlying cosmic sense to it. There's 5 different characters, each with their own voice, own stance. For example, there is Ingvild, the Norse woman, and she takes a very grounded approach to her character. She's guarding this terrible secret and has been cast out by all the people who know her, all of her village. And then there is Eliza, the dreamer. And Eliza, she's very in her head. She speaks like this, and she has this fascination with her hands and all the things she can envision them doing. Then there's Phoebe, and Phoebe is the Grecian scholar. She is, without a doubt, the smartest and probably the most powerful of all of these 5 women. And the 4th character is Josephine, and she is really, really scrappy. She is a cult child, so she's been born into this religious group that worships unorthodoxly and is so ingrained in their traditions that they've kind of lost sense of where the world is going and what's real, and she wants desperately to get out. Now, the final character is very interesting. Her name is Rachel, and she's definitely got a bit of malice to her, and she's very sinister, very driven, very ambitious, but not necessarily within her own life. It's more of the sense with how she wants to affect others. And I hope you'll enjoy meeting all of them. Separating yourself, or even finding the moment and the impetus to step into the character, it can be really, really difficult, or at least I find it so. When you need to embody someone else with everything you've got, and when your business is tethering your own entity to a completely separate entity who is being absolutely dragged through a massive, distressing circumstances, it can be really, really hard not to be swept along. Any criticism I received, it was something I accepted and tried to incorporate the best I could into my performance. It came to the point where I, as myself, was starting to strip back the various defense mechanisms I had put in place to protect myself from harm, and that completely changed my relationship with receiving artistic criticism, because all of a sudden it hurt. It was no longer that, oh, I want to be an actor, I guess I will take the steps to incorporate this criticism into my work to make it better. it got to the point where my identity was so tied up in the work that I was doing, was that any piece of negative criticism immediately had a negative effect on my self-worth. And so it was pretty hard to renew the confidence to keep going. At one point earlier this year, I just finished an amazing project, but I had nowhere to go from there, and I didn't know where to turn in terms of renewing my passion for acting. And so I felt so lost. Now, it was right about the time I received the offer for Regis Anima that I realized that acting isn't, well, it is an art form, it's a very pure art form, but it's muscular. So the more you work at refining it, the more you put into acting, the more you are going to receive. Refining your emotional resources and your relationship to them psychologically, the easier you are going to find it to work as an actor.